KIMT Storm Alert Weather 3 meteorologist Hunter Donahoe is joining us now, and it doesn't seem like the cold is going anywhere anytime soon.
No.
But at least we have the sun out there for now.
That is the good thing. Now you look outside and it's beautiful. A deceiving sunshine, obviously. Got the snow on the ground and wind chills still in the 20s below. So the wind is going to be a big factor as we head throughout this whole entire work week. Depending on how strong the wind is, that's how low those wind chills will go. And they got pretty low this morning, Nick.
Yes.
They bottomed out around 39 below zero in Byron this morning, 38 below in Dexter, 37 below in Preston, 36 below here in Rochester, and Charles City got down to 35 below. These were the 5 lowest wind chills that I was able to gather up with all of our data. There's a lot more if you look at the article that I put up on our website, KIMT.com. You'll see many other reports too. Looking out in Mason City this afternoon, beautiful. Blue sky, some high thin cirrus clouds have started to build in though. This is looking west. Those high thin cirrus clouds will start to dominate throughout the afternoon. Temperatures are holding right around 0 degrees all along the Highway 218 corridor, -1 in Rochester, 2 above in Mason City, 1 above in Albert Lea and Northwood, and still at 2 below in New Hampton. Now those winds are out of the southwest around 10 to 20 miles an hour, so getting a good decent breeze here that is forcing those wind chills down to the teens and 20s below zero still at this time. And that's going to be the case, I do think, for a good chunk of the day before they start to improve gradually. Nonetheless, that cold weather advisory has been allowed to expire at noon, so we aren't having to worry about that anymore. And I don't think we'll have any more cold weather advisories to worry about for the rest of the week, even though it is going to be pretty cold. You see those clouds starting to sprinkle on in here from the north and west with this Alberta clipper that's starting to swing on down from Canada. This is going to bring us a threat for maybe a few flurries, maybe a few snow showers, but since our air is so dry, it's going to be having a hard time for that snow to hit the ground. So we'll just have to wait and see. If it does hit the ground, it's going to just be a light dusting. If that, I don't really expect any accumulations to come out of this. Regardless, our temperatures will rise as we head in towards the overnight, going for those low to mid-teens. And as that boundary passes through, it will be a cold front. It's going to take our temperatures on down with a few lingering flurries in towards our Tuesday morning, down to right around 0 degrees. Those winds increasing still throughout the day, going to be topping out around 30 to 35 mile per hour gusts out of the southwest. So that's why we're going to be still increasing heading through the overnight before eventually that cold front does arrive. And once the front does swing through, it will give us those northwest winds back at a bit of a breeze, and those wind chills will fall down yet again to the teens to 20s below zero into our Tuesday morning. And this theme of a bit of a windy stretch lingers through about Wednesday. Thursday, they'll start to lighten up at most throughout the whole entire work week, around 15-mile-an-hour gusts. Friday, they'll start to increase yet again. Still, wind chills looking to stay below zero all the way through about Saturday. So yes, we are not going to see any point this week where our wind chills rise above zero. Monday, today in fact, is that sort of warmest day, quote unquote, of the work week. Look at these highs down in the single digits all the way through Friday. Single digits below zero into each and every overnight period. But we do start to improve as high pressure tries to build in for the weekend. Mid-teens for Saturday. We're back to the 20s by Sunday, and that's when we eye up our next biggest chance for some snow. Still a little bit of a ways out, but it's something worth tracking. Nick?